Alright. Looks like it's working now. Shit. I was having trouble starting to stream. It was weird. There we are. Okay, so again, well, not again, if you're just joining me, I was having some issues, but we're here now. We're going to be playing Dune Imperium solo. Feel free to chime in, any tips. I've played a lot of 2 players with a coworker of mine, solo, a handful of times, but maybe more losses than wins. Today, I've already randomly set everything up and randomly chosen who I'm playing with the app. I'm Count Ilban, whose ring gets me $1, and every time I pay $1 in the green, or for any cost on the board, which really is only the green areas, then I get to draw a card. I'm going up against Duke Leto and Countess Ariana. To my left over here, we have our Imperium buying row, and we're playing on Novice, so I have their Sword Masters under the 5th card, and because of that, I also start with an extra Spice and Solari. So let me open up the app again, and in solo mode, so you're doing a 3-player game, but with 2 AIs, and you always start with the AI to your left. So the way I have it set up is it's going in a circle like this. So I start with Duke Leto going first, then Countess, and then myself. I start with 3 troops, they don't start with any, and I believe we're ready to go. So for Duke Leto, drawing his first card, and already wants to go to the highlighter, so he's going up that one. He's getting 3 troops that are going straight to the combat. Oh, and I already forgot the first conflict is a skirmish. First place gets a point, second gets a water, and in a 3rd-player game, 3rd player gets nothing if all 3 are involved. So now for Countess Ariana, she wants to go to Carthage. Going here, gets one troop. Going into the conflict. So now I'm going to draw my first 5 cards. 3, 4, 5. I already started out with my ring, so that'll be nice just to help me start getting money. What I want to do is see if how quickly I can get my Sword Master so I can have 3 actions on the board. So to start, I need some more spice. So I'll play Dune the Desert Planet and go where triangles are open to go. Oh, I'm going to spend a water also to go in this spot, so I get 2 spice. And I have the option of sending up to 2 guys from my garrison into the conflict. I don't like that blue already started strong with that highlighter. And then the red's in it too, so I think I might want to save my troops. I don't even have any swords in my hand, so I'm not going to send anybody in. So now for Duke Leto, Hardy Warriors. Let's see. He wants to go here. He's going to go up this track. And he's getting 2 more guys. He's sending to the conflict. He really wants that point. For Countess, wants to harvest spice, but there's no extra spice out. So drawing another card. Wealth goes over here, just goes up, doesn't get any more resources. So now I'm going to play my ring to go sell melange space and sell these 3 spice for a total of 8. So 5, 6, 7, 8. And then my ring gives me 1 more. So their 2 workers are already out, so they're done. So it's gonna just swing around back to me and just go into my reveal, which I'm gonna reveal 5 points. And Stilgar can be pretty good, just giving me water and lots of swords and buying power. I think I'll take him. Then all this stuff will go on my discard. Stilgar gets replaced with Sardaukar Legion. Another 5-point card. Even though I'm not in the conflict, I still have to see what their total number is going to be. So for each troop, it's 2 points. So blue's at 10 right now, red is at 2. And I have to flip a card for each to see how many more swords they add. So blue will add nothing, red will add just 1. So blue will get a point. So now he's at 1. Red will get a water. And it's not the greatest thing because when you're playing solo, whenever a rival either gets 3 entry, 3 water, 7 money, or 7 spice, they'll get a point. So Countess Ariana is already 1 away from a point herself. But now they're going to lose these troops. They're done fighting. Maker's phase. Imperial Bassin and the Great Flat get 1 spice each. Recall. I am 10. Blue up here. Red here. And now a new round. So first player marker now goes to Countess Ariana. Going to get a new conflict card. So we have Desert Power. First place a point and a water. Second place a water and a spice. So lots of early points this game. So just going to draw my next 5 cards. Countess Ariana is going first, so drawing her card. Imperium turn, and this is why I like the app right here, because it's not only just on me to get rid of some of these cards. So they are going to trash and replace the 3rd and 4th card. Just throw those up there. We have a Death Commando, which is a friendly card, and Imperial Spy, and Emperor card. And for her first move, she's going to go up Secrets. So that's red. So now it's my turn. So I have the money for my Swordmaster. First, I want to take a spot on one of these alliance tracks. So I'm going to play Seek Allies, which I do have to trash. So that'll go away. And I will go, let's see. Let's go Still Suits. That'll pop me up one there. I'll get a water. And I have the option of up to 2 troops for my garrison, so I think I will send 2. So now Duke Leto's turn. Our King. Going there, he gets 1 troop, sends him to combat, and he gets to use his ring. So if he had a spice, he could spend it to gain 1 influence with a faction where an opponent has more influence than you. So at the moment, he doesn't have any spice yet, so that doesn't activate. Back to Ariana. Harvest Spice. Both of these spots have 1 extra spice, but she wants to go to the one with the bigger base number. So I know she'll take that 1. And I believe she does collect all the spice from the spot, so she'll be getting 4 total. Where is it? Rival's turn. Yep, when a rival uses Harvest Space to send an agent up to a board space, it gains all spice there, base and bonus. Okay, so she's getting 4 total. Must be nice to be able to get all that without spending the water for it. Alright, so back to my turn. I'm going to play a dagger and spend 8 monies, Solari, to get my Swordmaster unlocked. So now I'm going to have 3 actions. And that's it. Oh, and then because I spent money for the cost on a board space, I get to draw a card. Oop, so I do have to shuffle this up so I can draw my 1 card. Now I just need Duke Leto not to go crazy sending troops in somehow. So let's see what he does. He's going to Still Suits. I've already taken that spot, so he has to pick a new card. Imperium Churn again. Card 2 and 3. So for space 2, Gene Manipulation, Bene Gesserit card, and Test of Humanity, another Bene Gesserit card. Those can be some pretty powerful combos if you link them up. Okay, and then he still has to draw his card. So he's going to rally troops, so he's getting 4 troops, but they're only going to his garrison. So I only have to contend with 1 troop in here at the moment. Of course, some of their cards can add a lot of swords, so I don't know if I want to add more in there. I have 1 sword in my hand. I think I will play Diplomacy, so I can go on the Fremen spot. I have to spend 1 water to go to Hardy Warrior space. That'll move me up and give me a point. I'll get 2 troops, which I'll send 1 to the garrison and 1 into the conflict. They're done, so it goes back to me. My reveal, 1 sword and 3 purchasing points. So the 1 sword, that's going to put me at 7 total with my 3 troops. And a card that's worth 3. Should I go? Oh, I like G manipulation. Any card that can trash cards and dwindle down my deck is always nice. So I'll take that one. That's my 3 points. Blue is in the combat, Dukeletto, so I need to see how many swords he has. Right now he's at 2. And he has 4 swords. Woo! So luckily I added that troop, because that keeps me in first place, so I'm going to get a point and a water. He gets a water and a spice. And that's combat, so he loses that one. I get my troops back. And Maker Phase, so Imperial Bassin and Haga Bassin both get a spice. Recall. I get my 3. Well, these other players only get their 2, but their turn's coming up soon. So let's see, I'm going to be first player now. The new conflict will be Sort Through the Chaos. First place, you get the Mentat for free, a entry card and 2 money, and then second place, entry card and 2 money. Okay, so draw my 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ooh, I have Stilgar, the ring. Some good stuff here. Imperial Bassin just has a lot of spice sitting there. It's tempting. Okay, I'm gonna play my I'm going to play my ring and spend 2 money to go to the Mentat spot. So the Mentat spot will allow me to draw a card, and then because of my power, since I'm paying money, I get to draw another card, and then my ring will give me $1. So I get my Solari, and I need to shuffle up my deck to draw 2 cards. And then it'll be the AI's turn here shortly. Oh, I never replaced this guy here. Spice Hunter. Okay. Dune Desert Planet, Convincing Argument. Now I'm gonna get a lot of good cards since I just have a bunch of starting cards. So alright. Dukeletto. Hall of Oratory. So he gets a troop into his garrison. Countess to Carthage. Get the troop into the conflict. Okay. I think I'm going to play Stilgar. And go to Still Suits. It'll pop me up there. Still Suits will give me a water, and Stilgar himself gives me a water. And I'll put my 2 troops in there for my garrison. Okay, so Dukeletto's turn. Selective breeding. Blue goes up there, and that's it. Ariana is going to rally some troops. Starting to build up for the coming rounds. But I know that's all she only has 1 troop in here, so hopefully I can win this combat too. So I still have 2 moves because I got the Mentat. I will go to Dune the Desert Planet to Imperial Bassin to collect 3 total spice. I don't have any troops to send in, so that's that move. I still have one move to go. And I'll use another Dune, the Desert Planet, and 1 water to go to Haga Bassin, so I get another 3 spice. And I can just keep spice away from them and keep it for myself to give me access to some better spots. I think that will hopefully be worth it. So now my reveal phase. I have 5 total points. So let's see. Carry-all would be nice. Yeah, I think I'll get the carry-all. Let's go spice heavy in this game. All my cards get discarded. For combat, we'll see how many swords Red wants to add. 1 sword. So she has 3 total. I have 4 just my 2 troops. I kept first place. So my first place prize is getting the Mentat back. I get 1 intrigue card, which is calculated higher for 1 spice. Take the Mentat from the designated spot. So that'll be nice later, just to have lots of moves. And I also get 2 monies, 2 Solari. And Ariana got 2nd place, so she gets an intrigue card and 2 Solari. So she has a little bit of everything. Going resource heavy. Okay, so I take my 2 troops back. She takes her 1 troop. Maker phase. Only spot open was a great flat, so that goes there. Recall. I'll get my 3 workers. Blue and red get theirs. First place marker is going to go to blue. And new conflict. So this will be the last round that they only have 2 actions, because after the next conflict, when this card gets revealed, they're going to get 3 actions, so I need to make the most of it. So we have Cloak and Dagger. First place, going up in Alliance or Faction track, and lots of intrigue cards. Okay, so Duke Leto is first. He is going to Harvest Spice. So he takes a 1 plus 3 more, so I just give him 5 total. Well, because he already had 1. And he can send 2 troops inside the conflict. Ariana will go to Conspire. She goes up there, gets a point, and gets 2 troops in her garrison. So she's really loading up. Myself, I need to draw my 5 cards. Haven't done that yet. I have 4, so I can shuffle up and get 5. Get 1 more. And I need to remember to replace these cards. I'm eventually remembering, so hopefully it's not messing up the game, but I don't know why I'm not just doing it right away. So, 1 more card. Alright, got gene manipulation, so I can start trashing cards. Do diplomacy, maybe go trash some more cards. Okay, so I think I will use diplomacy and spend 2 spice to go to selective breeding, so it'll throw me up there. And I will trash my dagger. And that lets me draw 2 cards. And that's it for me. Blue. Harvest Spice, there's no extra spice. Nowhere to go. Reveal another card, so now he's going to get a full space. So that's a point for blue. That's all he gets for red. Still suits. Red goes up. She can pop 2 troops into the combat. And back to my turn. Now let's play gene manipulation. I can go to green or blue spaces. will go to for the Carthage. I'll get one troop, but I'll just put him in my garrison because these two look like they're gonna fight it out. And then I get an entry card, so I get to go up the Emperor track, and I think I'm just gonna use it right away. So I'll throw that away and go up one up here. And then the gene manipulation, playing it as an agent card, I also get to trash a card. So I'm going to trash my, let's trash a Dune the Desert Planet, get rid of that card. Alright, so back to blue. Where is this play? Carthage, I kept it in, okay. Oh, alright, so I'm going to rewind the app because it shouldn't affect anything, but I didn't realize they were out of workers. So it's all just my turn now. So I already have the Mentats, so if I go to and used them, so if I go to the Mentats spot, I won't get them back, but at the moment, I have 2 workers, and only one of my cards can let me go to a spot. So I need to see about drawing new cards. So I'm going to play my dagger and spend 2 to go to the Mentat spot. And like I said, it's already out, so I can't grab it, but yeah, I can draw a card, and then my character power lets me draw another card. So I'm drawing 2. Now I can go to a blue or yellow. I'll use a reconnaissance 4. Let's go here. Load up on that 1 troop and draw another card. Now it's time for me to pass or reveal. So I have 6 purchasing points and 1 spice. So I'll take my 1 spice. And what do I want to buy? So I'm going to use 3 points, or yeah, I'm going to use 3 points for Test of Humanity. So I start with 3. So this gets replaced with Smuggler's Thopter, Spacing Guild. Now this card down here, this Missionaria Protectiva, they messed up on the printing, and it's supposed to say Bene Gesserit on there, so it will trigger Bene Gesserit cards. Gotta check something real quick. Alright. But that'll be another point. So I still have 2 points really if I want to spend more. Ooh, power play can be good. I'm gonna take this Imperial Spy though. That's all my 6 points. Shifting allegiances. Okay. So I discard all these. Now, even though I'm not into conflict, I still have to do it for them. So blue's in first player position, so he gets 2 swords. So he's at 6 total. And red gets nothing, so she'll get second. So for first place, whenever the AI gets to go up a track, I believe they choose the lowest, and if there's any tied, I get to choose. So blue is the lowest here, so he'll go up there, and then he'll get 2 entry cards. So now he's one entry card away from getting a point, because I need 3. And Ariana gets 1 entry card and 1 spice. So she's at 5 spice total. Okay, so they get their troops back. Maker phase. Imperial Bassin and Haga Bassin get a spice. Mentag gets returned. I get my troops. They get theirs back. Okay. So we did our recall, a new round starting. So now Countess Ariana will be first player. And a new conflict card. Now since their sword masters are revealed, now I have to deal with them doing 3 actions each. But this conflict card, Machinations, whoever is in first gets to choose 2 tracks to go up, and then second gets a water and 2 monies, 2 Solari. That could be a good one. Okay, so for Countess going first, she's going to go to Harvest Spice, go to Haga Bassin, get 3 total. But now she has at least 7 spice, so 7 spice is going to go away, and then she's going to get a point, so that's a point for red. She can also put 2 troops in the conflict. So now my turn, I need to draw my 5 cards. So I have 2. Quick shuffle. Now power play would be pretty nice. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. Alright, got a lot of good cards. So first, I'm going to play my entry card to spend a spice and take the Mentat off the board. So now I'm going to have 4 actions. But now what to do? I'm going to play my diplomacy card. Selective breeding, I'm going to spend 2 spice. So I'll go up this one, which will give me a point. And I'm going to trash this reconnaissance card, which will let me draw 2 cards. Okay, Duke Leto is going to fold space. He's like in the Spacing Guild this turn. Back to Countess Ariana. Arcane. She's going to get 1 troop and gets to do her ring, which is gaining a water. And for solo play, 3 water, which she just got, it will give her a point. So now myself and Ariana are with 3 points. Duke Leto's at 2 points. And so she can also add 2 more troops. So she has 5 troops in there. Duke Leto has 0. They still has 2 more workers, but we'll see. Okay, let's see if I can do some of my combos here. I'm going to play Test of Humanity. And go to Secrets. So I'll go with that one, get an entry. And I got Poison Snooper. Look at the top card of your deck, draw or trash it. I think I'll do that. Top card of my deck is the Carryall, so I think I'm going to draw it. So I still need to do... Okay, so on Test of Humanity it says each opponent chooses discard a card or lose or deploy troops. The AI don't deal with cards. Red is the only one with deployed troops, so she'll lose one. Alright, so now it's Blue's turn. Imperium Churn. 1 and 3 or 5. Well, there goes my power play. Got another voice. A Bene Gesserit Initiate. And now Selective Breeding is taken. Carthag is open. So you can send... He gets 1, and then you can send 2 more. So now he's in the fight. For red, Arcane's already taken. Harvest Spice. Imperial Bastion has 1, and she'll get 1 more. And all her troops from her garrison are already inside. Ooh, okay, so let me see here. Let's play Gene Manipulation. I can go on green or blue. So I'm going to spend 2 water to go to the research station. And that'll let me draw 3 cards. I get Gene Manipulation lets me trash a card. So I'll throw away a dagger. And it says if you have another Bene Gesserit card in play, I get 2 spice, which I do. And I still get to choose if I can throw, if I want to throw 2 troops in. Oh man. So I send, this is rough. Oh, okay, you know what? Yeah, I'll throw those 2 in. So now blue has 1 last move. Hall of Oratory, still gets 1 guy in his garrison. Red is done, I still have 1 more. I'm going to play Missionary Protectiva. And I'm going to blue spot. I have at least 2 influence, so I can go here. I get 1 troop and throw them in, and the space gives me a water. And because I've played another Bene Gesserit card, I get to go up a faction. So I will go this one. So I'll get a point with the Bene Gesserit, and I get to draw an entry card, which is a combat card. So either using 3 swords or retreating up to 3 of my troops. Okay, so now for my reveal. Maybe all that. So let's see, 2, 4, 6, 7, 8 buying power, 3 swords, and a spice. So I'll take my spice. I have 3 troops in there, so I'm at 6. I have 3 swords, so that bumps it up to 9. And then 8 buying power. Not really any amazing cards to get. I get this Initiate. That's 3. And this Reverend Mother. Just go with the Bene Gesserit combos. That's 4. So I still have a point if I wanted to spend it, but I'm not. So now I'll discard all my stuff. So red is first player, so currently she's sitting at 8. Let's see how many swords she has. 4. So she's at 12. Blue's at 6. He's gonna add 1. So at least got second place. So red got first. So she's gonna look at her 2 lowest tracks. So Spacing Guild will be 1. And then either Bene Gesserit or Fremen. Since it's a tie, I get to choose, so I'll just do Bene Gesserit, which that one will give her a point. I got second place, so I got a water and 2 Solari. So that was combat. Get our troops out. And Maker phase, only the Great Flat gets 1. Now recall. I will be first for the new round. Next conflict card. Siege of Carthage. For a point and control of Carthage. And second place, Intrigue and the Spice. Okay, so I'm the first player. I'm going to draw my 5 cards. Draw 2, so I shuffle the rest. And even on Novus, this isn't an easy game. I'm tied with Ariana here, and Duke Leto can get points at any moment if he gets water, an intrigue, 2 more spice, or just from the conflicts themselves. But let's see. Get my 5 cards. See if I can make any combos. It looks like I can. So let's start with Imperial Spy. Oh, wait, so I was at 9. They were at 12. Okay, so playing with 3 swords with the mag. Okay. Imperial Spy. I can go up to Emperor, go to the Emperor track. I'm going to go to Conspire. So I have to spend 4 spice to go there. That'll bump me up that one, which gives me a point. And then when I play this card, I have to trash it and I get an intrigue. So that one's gone. My intrigue is Demand Respect, so if I win a conflict, then I get a bonus if I have the spice or not. So I'm going to go on Charlie hard on this one. Also from Conspire, I get 2 guys in my garrison. I get 5 monies and another intrigue card. So this one's just going up to Fremen 1. I'll turn in right now just to get another point in the water. So that'll throw me up here, gives me a point. Now I'm at 6. And the bonus for crossing that line is the water. Pretty good round. Or good move. Thanks, Imperial Spy. So now Duke Leto's turn. He wants to harvest some spice. So he's got 4 total spice. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And now he can turn in 7 and get a point. And for the spot itself, he can move 2 troops into the conflict. Ariana's turn. Harvest spice. These 2 spaces don't have bonus spice, so she gets a new card. Harvest spice again. Fold space. She gets a point from hitting that level 2 spot. And that's it. So back to me. Play this Reverend Mother card and go to Secrets. So throw me up here and draw an entry card, which is Poison Snooper. Look at the top card of your deck, draw it or trash it. I'll just use that right now. And I drew my Initiate, so I'm just going to draw it. Okay. So, Duke Leto's turn. Cartag. He gets one guy, start it in, and that's it. Countess Ariana going to Wealth. Just bumps her up. That's all that happens for her. So now I'm going to play my Missionaria Protectiva. Go on a blue space. And I'll go to here to Arcane, which will give me a troop. And I'll throw my other two in. Yeah. Okay, so then the space lets me draw a card. And because I had another Bene Gesserit card, I get to go up a faction track. So do I want to race red for the Emperor track? I'm at the very bottom of Spacing Guild, but yeah, let me just go up that one. Maybe I can at least get those bonuses if I cross level 4. Okay, so Blue's turn. Conspires already taken. Cartag is taken. Rally troops. Well, at least he's not throwing more troops in. He's just loading up for next time. So red, selective breeding. So she's going up there, and that's it. So now my reveal turn. I have 6 points and 3 swords. So I have 3 troops in there, so I'm at 6, and then 7, 8, 9. And then for 6 points, I'm going to take Gurney here, aka Thanos. Replace that card with the Worm Riders. Woo! This one would be good because I do have the Alliance token, so I'd be getting 6 total swords if I use it for combat. So we'll see if it's still there next turn. It will definitely help me out in combat so I can use it right. Okay. So it's just myself and Duke Leto. He has 3 troops in, so he's at 6. And he's going to add 1. Awesome, I don't have to use a card to add more swords. But I just noticed I don't have another spice because I'm going to win this conflict. So I can turn this in and go up a track for free. If I had 2 spice, I can spend to go up a track twice. Since I only have 1 spice, I'm still going to use it. It'll give me a point. Okay, but first, let me just go for, since I'm first place, I'm going to get a point. And I get to put my little control token over Cartag. So now if anyone goes here, including myself, I get a Solari. Second place for Blue. He gets an Intrigue card and 1 spice. Now he has 3 Intrigue cards, so he's going to turn those in for a point. So now he's at 4. So that's combat. Alright, so I get my troops out of there. Get his out of there. Makers on Imperial Bassin and Haga Bassin. Recall. So I get my guys. There's blue and red. Then Duke Leto will be first. Get a new conflict. We're in the level 3s now, so battle for Imperial Bassin. now we're fighting for 2 points and control of Imperial Bastion. If anyone would have had a control marker here, they get 1 troop automatically. But no one does. Second place gets a buttload of spice. So even if I got first, I got 2 points. One of them two would get second and get 1 point because I'll have at least 7. But I'd still rather have the 2 points if I can get it. Oh, and then I forgot to turn this in when I won. I'm going to turn in and go up one of the tracks. I am 10, so I'm going to go up this guy. So it gives me another point. So I'm at 8. And the bonus here is 2 troops into my garrison. Okay, so now for this round, blue is going to fold space. So he gets a point for that one. And I'm pretty sure he gets those $3. Rivals gain rewards. Rivals turn. I'm assuming they get it since they can actually use the resources for points. I know in 2-player the agents act differently, so. Oh, never mind. The rival advances on the indicated influence track. It earns no bonuses from an influence track, but it will take a faction alliance if able. Okay, so no 3 monies for Duplo. It's Ariana's turn. Imperium turn, card 1 and 2. So at least my Worm Rider is safe. So card 1, Sardaukar Infantry, and Kwisatz Haderach. Me and my friend call us the God card. It allows you to do another action without having an agent on you. That's a pretty awesome card. Really awesome you get it earlier in the game. I don't know how it's going to do now, but we'll see. Either way, red is going to Highliner. Ugh. So she's getting 3 troops, throwing them in. Luckily she didn't have any in her garrison. And now it's my turn, so I need to draw my 5 cards. Let's start with my ring and spending 2 water to go to the research station. I get to draw 3 cards. So 1, I need to shuffle up and draw 2 more. Boom, boom. My ring gives me a Solari, and I can put 2 troops into the conflict. So I'm going to just see if I can go all out this round, because if I get those 2 points, I'll win the game. So I'll figure out my hand later, but for now, blue is going to harvest spice. So he's going here to get 3. He's just 1 short of getting a point, but he's going to throw 2 guys into the conflict. So we're all in it. They know I'm a threat, so they're trying to stop me from ending the game. Countess Ariana. Hardy Warriors. She goes up there, gets a point, and 2 more troops into the conflict. Oh man. She's really going all out. Okay. How to... Ooh. Test of Humanity will be pretty awesome. Yep. So, Test of Humanity, I use it for the blue space to go to Carthage. That will give... Oh, well, Carthage's mine, so I get a Solari as a bonus. But I get 1 troop that I can throw in the conflict, and 1 intrigue card, which is an in-game card, Plans Within Plans. If I have 3 or more influence on 3 tracks, which I actually do, this gives me a point at the end of the game. If I have 3 or more on all 4 tracks, I get 2 points. But I would have to go up to Space and go 3 times. But that'll at least be a point for me. And then also Test of Humanity, each opponent chooses discard a card or lose a deployed troop. They don't have cards, so they're going to lose a deployed troop each. Still fighting just for that first place. Alright, so now to blue, Still Suits. He goes up and gets a point, and he can put 2 guys into the conflict. Now for red, Conspire. They go up and get 2 troops into their garrison. So right now these are the numbers. Blue has 3, red has 4, I have 3. Can I get more troops in there? Arcane or Tar Blue? It's gonna be rough to see if I can actually end the game. So I'll play Missionary Protectiva for the blue and go to Arcane. That'll give me 1 troop that I'll throw into the combat. And since I've played another Bene Gesserit, I get to go up a track, 1 space. Might as well go up space and go try to get closer to that point then. So now for my reveal. Oh, I didn't draw my card for Arcane. Okay. So now for my reveal. See if I can line this up for you. All this. So a couple of spice, some swords. 3. I do have the Fremen bond because there's another Fremen card in here. So it'll be 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So first, I'm getting 2 spice. Then, so combat wise, I have 8. And then I have 3 swords in my hand, so I have 11. And then purchasing points. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 9 of those for a Spice Must Flow, which will give me a point when I purchase it. So now I'm at 9. I have 2 more, but I'm not going to spend it. And I guess we'll just see how combat goes. So, blue is starting at 6, so he's first to get a card. He gets 3, 1, 2, 3, so I'm safe. Red starts at 8 and adds nothing. Yes! So I win combat. I get 2 points. Control of Imperial Basin. Blue will get 5 spice, and he can spend that for a point. And that's game right there. So I've triggered the end game. I do have an in-game card, so I'll get 1 more point. So I make it to 12. I guess if I really needed to, I could have added 3 swords. Yeah, and there you go. There is Dune Imperium Solo. If you're watching this, either on Twitch or I'll upload this to my YouTube channel right after I'm done with this. Hopefully you enjoyed this playthrough. I didn't make any mistakes. I know I was delayed on some stuff where I didn't replace the card soon enough, but then it eventually happened, or I know when I played an entry card late because I forgot I just had it, but that was the plan anyways. Yeah, and that's Dune Imperium on Novus against the AI. I like how the AI's turn is pretty darn fast. Just flip a card, and especially with the app, because you're not shuffling the deck. And I really like the Imperium churn, just throwing away cards. Like, I think these were all the cards that the app threw away. Maybe I threw one of these away, but they do 2 each time, so 1, 2, 3, 4 times. So the app threw away 8 cards. I know some people hate using an app, but I think in this case you kind of have to, because it let me look at way more cards if it was just me, and if you didn't have your own little system to see more cards, then this can be really slow, and if you just get 5 bad cards, you're kind of stuck. But that's it. Thanks for joining. I'll see if I can come back on next week, Monday or Tuesday. I'm not sure what game I'll play yet, but I really like Dune Imperium. I think I'm like in the 40s as far as plays. I play a lot of 2-player, and now we use the app too, just to makes it easier to block spaces. But definitely enjoy this game even as a solo game. And then I know I've played it once at the next hardest level, and I got my butt whooped, but maybe I'll try that next time and see how I can do, since I had a good finish on this one with a score of 12 to 7 to 6. So, alright, we'll see. So, thanks for watching. Have a good one, and see you next time. Bye.